Welcome to my new video. Our today's question is find the number of ways to place people to. This is the exact question as previous daily Leetcode challenge. Okay, Leetcode 3025. The point A was changed to Alice and point B was changed to Bob. So let me explain the question. This is the exact same question. So the question was saying that you are given a array of size. Okay, so you are given a arrays of coordinates. Okay, this is like Alice and this is Bob. You can choose first Alice, then Bob, then Alice, and then Bob. Okay, so this is the Alice and this is the Bob. Okay, so these points are valid when, like you can see, x2 was greater than x1 and y2 was less than y1. But in the question they are saying that if if this point if this point is equal to here also, this is also valid, and that means x x2 is greater than or equal to, this is given in the question. Okay, so I am going to show you if this point is equal to here. Okay, if this point like y2 is up until equal to, okay, this is also valid point of for B. Okay, that means y2 is less than or equal to y2, this is also valid. Okay, so how I am going to say it, you can see here. Okay, in in this example you can see the y value of both are the same, this is also valid, and in this example the x value is also same. Okay, x1 and x2 is also same, so this is also a valid point. Okay, but and by just observing this we want y x2 value always greater. Okay, so we can sort our array in the basis of x2. Okay, x2, okay, in ascending order, right? So after sorting our array becomes like this 6 2, like 2 6 come first and 6 2 go to back. Okay, after sorting that, okay, so we have to run a two for loop for first for Alice and second for Bob. Okay, we are going to try every possible pair. Okay, and since our x2 is sorted, so we are going to put our Alice first and then we just have to check in next side. Okay, we don't have to check back because now our x2 was sorted. Okay, that means we don't have to check this condition, this is always valid because we are sorting it. Okay, we just need to check this condition if y2 is less than or y2, okay, y1. Okay, this is like y1. Okay, this is y1, this is like this point is over here, that means it is valid. If Bob is over here, this is also valid. If Bob is over here, that means it's y2 value is equal to y1, this is also valid. If Bob was going up, then y2 value is greater than y2, this is not valid. Okay, so we can write simply this as a like that. Okay, if y2 was greater than y1, at this point we can continue simply. Okay, we can simply continue. Okay, so first we are going to do what, we are sorting this array on the basis of our x. Okay, in ascending order because we want our x2 like Bob on like right and lower side. If Bob is right side, that means his x value is always greater, that we have, that's why we have to sort this array. Okay, after that the second condition. Okay, if we have like 2 points, like we have 2 points, if this form a rectangle, we don't, if any other point if it lies in between this is not valid. Okay, in this case like 4 comma 4 and 4 comma 3. Okay, 4 comma 3, these 2 points, if like if you form rectangle, let's see, if you form a rectangle, these values are in between those values, in these values is in the rectangle, that means it is invalid. Okay, and let's see if this point, okay, 6 comma 2, if this point is over here, okay, like 6 comma 5, like this value is 6 comma 5. Okay, 6 comma 5. Okay, now you can see if you form a rectangle, okay, if you form a rectangle, this is the rectangle. Okay, and this is valid. Okay, this pair is valid. Why? Because if you see for those point, the max y is what, 4. Okay, and our y2, this is our y2 value. Okay, this is y2. Okay, so if our y2 was greater than the max y, if our y2 was greater than the max y, that means these points are always down. Okay, if we form the rectangle, these points are always down. Okay, if our y2 was greater than our max y. Okay, if for max y. Okay, and we can iterate. Okay, like this is Alice, then this is Bob. Okay, we are going to check and we store our max y. Okay, when we consider this as Alice and this as Bob, we can always consider this. Okay, so what is our max value? Still 4. Now also 4. Okay, when we come here, our like this was changed. I change it like 4 comma, this is like 6 comma 5. Okay, so this is our Alice and this is our Bob. Okay, our max value is 4. Okay, and y2 is greater than our max value, that means we can count it. Okay, this is our observation. Okay, now for this is there is also one edge case, and edge case is this. Okay, this is the edge case. Now you can see we are sorted our array, on the basis of x1. Okay, let's see, this is like a point A and this is B. Okay, this is A and this is B. Our first condition is if y2 was greater than y1, okay, means 3 is greater than 0, this is invalid. Okay, now we are moving on the next, this is I, and we are just looking on forward. Okay, why? Because x1 is sorted. Okay, but this is a edge case. Okay, if we consider this as a point A and this as a point B, that means this is also, this is valid pair. Okay, if you check in the condition, if this is A and this is B, this point is valid. Where this point is valid? If this point is over here, if this point is over here, and if this point is over here, so this point is over here, that means it is valid, but we are not able to catch it. Okay, then what we need to do, if our x value is same, then we have to sort it according to our y value in descending order. Okay, so after sorting, our array becomes like this goes, and 0 comma 3 come first and 0 comma 0 come after. Okay, this is the our observation. Okay, so what is our observation? Okay, so we always want our x2 value as greater. Okay, like our x2 value always want be greater because the Bob is right side. Okay, so we are sorting our array and the x1 in ascending order, right? So if our y2 was greater than y1, that means if this point becomes here, then we have to continue. This is not a valid pair. Okay, then in next, if we form like, if we form a rectangle, right, then other points is not, if any point lies between the rectangle, we have to, this is not valid. Okay, so we are keep tracking of our max y, right, and our y2 is greater than all the max y, that is means it is upper. Okay, the rectangle is upper than all these points. This is our second point, and the last is this edge case. Okay, if our x value is similar, our x is same, then we have to sort it according to our y value. Okay, so let's code the solution. So this is our question. So first we have to sort it. Okay, arrays dot sort our points. Okay, POIN. So we have to sort it. Okay, on the basis of our x1. Okay, like x. Now if you have to check, okay, if a of 0, if it is not equal to a of b of 0, if this is not equal to, if sort it our on our x value. Okay, like a of 0 minus b of 0. Okay, if these values are same, that means we have to sort it out according to our y in descending order, right? That means b of 1 minus a of 1. Okay, and the length, we have to calculate length like points, n equal to points dot length, and we have to calculate our count. Okay, how many valid pairs are there? Okay, the count is, for starting the count is 0, right? Now we have to iterate. The first loop is for Alice, I plus plus, and the and the values. Okay, the x1 is point of 0 I, this is x1. Okay, and for y1 is nothing but points of I and 1, this is y1. Okay, and we have to keep track of our max y. Okay, so max y is nothing but integer I and e integer dot min value. This is okay. Now the second loop is for our Bob. Okay, and Bob is I plus 1. Okay, because we sort it in the ascending order. Okay, so we don't need to check in backward. Okay, j less than n, j plus plus. Now for same. Okay, x2 is nothing but points of j 0, comma y2 is nothing but points of j 1. Okay, this is, and whenever like y2 was greater than y1, that means it is invalid condition. Okay, the y2 is always on the right side and downside. Okay, right lower right side of. Okay, so if y2 is greater than y1, that means we have to continue. This is not a valid pair. Okay, and we continue. Okay, after that we have to check if our y2 was greater than max y. If it is greater than max y, then we have to increase our count, and max y, we have to update our max y equal to y2. Okay, and at the end we have to return our answer, return count. Let's try to run it. If you like the video, then do like, share and subscribe, and give me comment if you have any problem. Thank you so much for watching.